Hey, we're Soft Kill. We're on. I forgot what I was supposed to say already.
We're Soft Kill. We're on tour. We're in Berlin. This is EG Distro Picks. We're really tired. First record, new Uniform album, Ben Greenberg, longtime homie. I met Conrad and Ben together in the same band. He ended up producing our last two records. So it's true that you just really meet and then continue to know the same like 10 people playing music. This is his, like, not surprisingly, his grossest band to date. It's probably Pygmy Shrews, but he was always the guy that was like too good at everything and made you go home and reevaluate if you should just like get a job at Pizza Hut, which I did, and I was bad at that too. So crazy nasty ass record. What up, Ben?
The first one I picked is this Portrayal of Guilt 12-inch. We just saw them in Austin and they were really good. And we're about to do a US tour with them as soon as we get home from this one. We're still gonna be tired. Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. They're a great band.
Next, the new Vein record on the Near Flawless Closed Casket Activities. This is a record I saw the cover of and I was like, I'm not gonna listen to this shit. That's corny as hell. But then I saw them live and I was like, is it 1997 right now? Where the fuck am I? And they destroyed a room of people that were patiently waiting to see Thursday. So they were not suspecting what they saw. So really cool resurgence of like metallic hardcore. That's kind of the era that I grew up in. It's pretty funny to see like kids emulating the tiny logo on a big shirt thing. But the music on this is absolutely insane. Like this isn't a trend, like they wrote a pretty incredible record and are clearly killing it right now. So I had to pick that up.
This one I I picked just so I can tell this story about
Original bassist.
the original bassist of Soft Kill and who also put out the first record, our old friend Nathan, who once told me that he, in Portland years ago, he accidentally double booked himself DJing at two different bars down the street from each other. So he just put the first side of Dopesmoker on and left and went and started DJing at the other place and gave himself a time and then went back and flipped it and did it again. And he's insane.
Yeah, where are you, Nathan?
Where are you at?
We miss you. Harm's Way, Posthuman, the homies. We actually did shows with this band, which seemed to either really surprise, excite, or infuriate people. Pretty much every band that opened for us in Harm's Way on that little run was like, who the fuck are you? And why the fuck are you playing with this fucking band? So, much like, I guess, they play this type of music and they go on tour all the time and they don't want to listen to this type of music, we play sad bastard bullshit and we don't want to listen to that, so we listen to ignorant rap and beat down hardcore. And this record is fucking insane. It starts out with easily one of like the sickest breakdowns ever. Just boneheaded, but still like, you know, trying some new shit. That record cover is fucking disgusting. I hate looking at this. There's new shit every time I see it because I've spent so little time examining it that it's like, ew, there was some skin the whole fucking time.
I never even noticed that until just now.
Coolest motherfucking dudes in the game. Buffest dudes in the game.
Definitely.
They're putting in that work and feel honored to have their support and blessed that we can show them love too, because this is like one of my favorite fucking bands right now, for sure.
This is the Emma Ruth Rundle album, Marked for Death. I like her songs a lot. I like her with a band or by herself. I think she sounds great both ways, and she's really cool. She's a homie.
Yeah.
We're about to play Roadburn in a couple, I don't know how long. No idea. Days, weeks, and she'll be there. So hopefully get to see her there. I think we're on the same day.
We play the same stage.
Cool, yeah.
When I moved back to Portland and got my partner pregnant with my son, I actually lived with her, and she would rehearse in the basement and I'd be writing stuff upstairs, and it seemed like somebody was always doing something musical, which was like pretty inspirational. She's a true weirdo, and I mean that in like the most flattering manner possible. Truly a gifted person, and really cool to be able to soak up some of that energy for that short period of time. Gouge Away, Burnt Sugar. I love that album title. Another pretty weird album cover. I don't know, I'm picky these days. Death Wish, doing some weird stuff outside of what I expect of them, but then again, I don't pay that much attention, and I don't mean that as a dig. I just, maybe they've been doing stuff like this all along. This band is fucking sick. I see this band getting maybe like more melodic and prettier as time goes on. It just looks like they're gonna grow into something even better than they already are. Hope we can do some shows with them at some point. It was talked about on the old Instagram. But you know how the Instagram is? It's kind of like Tinder, so no dates yet. Nightmare Logic by Power Trip. We listened to this record a ton when it came out in what, I think 2017. Oh my god.
It was one of my favorite records that year. We listened to it in the van a lot on a whatever tour, driving around wherever the hell we were. Nothing personal about it or anything really, I just really like it.
It just sounds really good. It's good music to listen to if you need to get someplace. Or you want to work out, if anybody ever did that. I guess you do that once in a while. I clearly don't. There's so many fucking nasty ass, breakdowns are cool, but there's nasty ass mid-paced fucking thrashy fucking rockin' parts that it's just like, it took a long time for a band to really master this sound. There's all these Municipal Waste and these projects that I guess were thrash, but I don't like that shit. This band's fucking incredible. And clearly everybody knows it, so yeah. They're like the biggest band in the world. Primitive Man, Caustic, my motherfucking homies. These are our boys. I lived in a warehouse back in the day and used to smoke crack. And I moved out of that warehouse just to find cheaper accommodations to afford more crack. And they moved into it, and little did I know that we would become friends years later. These are just some of the nicest motherfucking people in the game. They always hook us up with good shows in Denver. The Denver scene in general is the fucking nastiest fucking scene in America. City Hunter, Cadaver Dog, No Gossip and Burial, Primitive Man, Many Blessings. There's so many fucking bands. Tollin' Men, rest in peace.
Tollin' Men.
It's just always been the shit. It's always Home Away from Home. It's one of our favorite places to play. This is the sickest, grossest slow band going. It's not doom. It's a sludge band. I remember when it used to be called Sludge. And that's what they're doing. And Ethan makes sick art, and he's fucking deserves everything that's happening to him and his boys. I love all of them, and if I still smoked weed, I would roll one up with them next time I saw him, but I don't, so we're just gonna talk. Jesus Peace, Self. That's sick looking.
Yeah.
It's weird. This band, like, you know, I'd heard the name and obviously I think the name is sick. Philly is like a super hood rat city, so I figured it would be like pretty ignorant. They really stepped their fucking game up with this. Not only did they write incredible songs, they wrote berserk ass, weird ass fucking songs. I'm wearing a Jesus Peace shirt right now. Okay. Clearly I like the fucking band. I like any band that wears Air Max 97s or 95s. And then I'll listen to the music. So, funny story, I was at this show and my wife and I got spun kicked so hard that we flew out the exit door. And since we're outside, we just figured it was time to go home, and we did. So we got vacated through the mosh, and it was really funny. But great band, great fucking record. They should be proud of this one. And the last record, Incendiary, 1,000 Mile Stare, but you didn't think we listened to so much hardcore. This is the fucking sickest record I've heard in years. I don't understand it. Yes, there's like little weird elements of Rage Against the Machine. Yes, there's 90s metallic hardcore. Yes, there's like so much other fucking shit. But they write some of the most interesting, disgusting breakdowns. And
guitar playing is so good.
Guitar playing is so good, and his I love his voice. I don't know. I wouldn't have at one point in my life, but I do now. This record just like really fucking blew my mind because I had been listening to Posthuman too much, and I needed something else to get like pretty ignorant to. And all these lyrics seem like fairly fucking negative in an uplifting way. Like, yo, that sucks. Don't do it. So. You know, I've heard these guys have day jobs, they don't play a lot of shows, so they're clearly on a good path in their life, and you don't just have to be a burnout loser to be into punk rock. You can make incredible fucking psychopathic records that are somehow always on closed casket. What's going on with that, Justin? That's my favorite record of like the last however many years, so I'm parched.
Fearing revolution! Your TV showing all the restlessness, bitterness,